If you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
It's personal, and I was actually it was hurtful.
I would have to ask black voters the question, like, why do the old white men, who have the most racist legislation towards black people, why are they, the top two front runners when it comes to black support? Joe Biden and Bloomberg.
That's right, run.
Let's go Brandon, gas prices high. Let's go Brandon, tax twice as high.
Sleepy Joe, he got 2 left feet. He always in the basement hiding so we can't be impeached. Hiding so we can't be impeached.
Needed. Feel the burn, make them feel the burn. All the way to the White House, feel the burn. Feel the burn, make them feel the burn. Till the haters on the right, they can feel the burn. Feel the burn, make them feel the burn. All the way to the White House, feel the burn. Feel the burn, make them feel the burn. Till the haters on the left, they can feel the burn. You see him scared shook, he's a democratic socialist, but they don't even know what it means, they just roll with it. Get over it, check the resume, fighting for civil rights ever since the first day. The Pied Piper Bernie Sanders for the middle class. What a GOP wants to put our interests last. With the right ideas to lead this great nation. No handouts, no special interest groups. He don't lie to give votes, telling you the truth. And while the media wants to downplay him, he still gon' fight. Tell him all he ain't playing. Push him for higher wages so we all can feed our families. The only one I know who can conquer this insanity. And when people need health care, kids need school. When it comes to politics, Bernie's breaking rules. No attack against on the competition's needed. He's running on the facts and it's something that we needed. Feel the burn, make him feel the burn. All the way to the White House, feel the burn. Feel the burn, make him feel the burn. Till the haters on the right, they can feel the burn. Feel the burn, make him feel the burn. All the way to the White House, feel the burn. Feel the burn, make him feel the burn. Till the haters on the left, they can feel the burn. Feel the burn, make them feel the burn. All the way to the White House, feel the burn. Feel the burn, make them feel the burn. Till the haters on the right, they can feel the burn. Feel the burn, make them feel the burn. All the way to the White House, feel the burn. Feel the burn, make them feel the burn. Till the haters on the left, they can feel the burn.
Walk up in the club, I feel like I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! I don't give a fuck, I feel like I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! Presidential sluts, I feel like I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! Bitch, I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! Bitch, I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! When I'm in your state, I feel like I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! Put food on your plate, I feel like I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! Ain't no need to hate, I feel like I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! Bitch, I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! Bitch, I'm Bernie. Walk up in the club, I feel like I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! I don't give a fuck, I feel like I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! Presidential sluts, I feel like I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! Bitch, I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! Bitch, I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! When I'm in your state, I feel like I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! Put food on your plate, I feel like I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! Ain't no need to hate, I feel like I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! Bitch, I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! Bitch, I'm Bernie. Walk up in the club, I feel like I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! I don't give a fuck, I feel like I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! Presidential sluts, I feel like I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! Bitch, I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! Bitch, I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! When I'm in your state, I feel like I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! Put food on your plate, I feel like I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! Ain't no need to hate, I feel like I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo! Bitch, I'm Bernie Sanders. Woo!
Make sure you understand that, you feel it in your bones. They don't care about you at all. All of that fundraising, all of that canvassing, all of that hard work on the ground, they can't even get a voting rights bill passed. They're losers. Tree. Okay, and the people who fight against those kinds of laws are Republicans.
And yet,
what do you want them to do with their kids when they have to go to work? What do you want them to do? What do you want them to do? I want them to answer that freaking
Isn't it amazing?
Ask them the goddamn question. God.
Isn't it amazing that not one Democrat has shown 1% of the passion that Anna has today?
Crazy mouth wide open.
Isn't it amazing?
Ask them the goddamn question.
Watch your mouth.
God.
Isn't it amazing that not one Democrat has shown 1% of the passion that Anna has today?
They don't care.
They don't
fine.
care.
They're
They don't
fine.
care.
They're all so old, they don't even have to worry about it affecting them. And if they're young enough where it would affect them, they'll get their abortion.
They're gonna
okay?
fly to
They're
Paris.
trading individual stocks, enriching themselves.
Bring it back. Wait a minute. Is that a thing to fly to Paris and get an abortion? Hey, I'm going to Paris. I heard you do really good abortion.
Yeah, we got a vacation. Turn it into a vacation. Go to Paris. Go
Have an
sit
abortion.
Eiffel Tower. Get the kid ripped out of your freaking uterus. Yeah, it'd be great.
Yet,
What do you want them to do with their kids when they have to go to work? What do you want them to do? What do you want them to do? I want them to answer that freaking question.
Calm
Answer
down.
the question. Journalists, ask them the question.
Shut up, you're hysterical.
Ask them.
Bring the video back. Hey, Anna, I love your passion, girl. I love the passion. What you need to do is you need to sit down at the table with some Republicans and find a peaceful resolution. You screaming like a mad woman. I mean,
If we're gonna sit around and wait for our elected lawmakers to protect us from these religious zealots and these right-wing authoritarians, man, we have another thing coming. How many times do we need to be disappointed by them? I'm done with them. And personally, I don't speak for everyone in this network. I want to be clear. I'm speaking for myself. I'm done with them completely. The Democratic Party, every single one of them, that includes the squad, I don't care anymore. They have not delivered. They have not delivered. I'm done. Okay. It's time to organize, create organizations that get women and get people in this country what they need. People who are willing to pick up the slack for these disgusting, feckless, corrupt politicians. That's what we need to focus on. Abortions past the birth of the child is the most egregious, insane lie. In fact, if we actually want to be accurate, why don't we talk about all the children who die as a result of hunger, poverty, that results from austerity measures that Republicans have fought for tooth and nail to pleasure their corporate donors just so they can save a buck or two in taxes. Let's talk about that, bitch. You want to talk about that? You want to talk about how many homeless kids die on the streets in red states in this country? You want to talk about how many right-wingers made wearing a mask during a contagious pandemic a culture war issue? Knowing full well that it put people's lives in danger and very likely spread the virus and killed people? You want to talk about that, bitch? Anyway.
yeah.
Seriously,
Y'all act like men. Y'all be having sex with men, and they don't know when they come. Like I know when I'm about to come.
Yeah, man.
You act like you dudes don't know when they about to come. Like, oh man, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh man. What? Oh shit, I came. There was a huge load, Anna. That load was huge. Damn, man. I didn't even feel it coming. It just came out of. You got titties.
I got one.
You got birth control. How'd I forget about that one?
It's 99% effective. It's actually more effective than that vaccine y'all was pushing.
Make sure you understand that and you feel it in your bones. They don't care about you.
Chest raise.
At all. All of that fundraising, all of that canvassing, all of that hard work on the ground, they can't even get a voting rights bill passed.
What?
They're losers.
Voting rights? Who the hell is this?
brings rights in.
Hey, bring it back to us.
Hey, voting rights bill? There's people in this country that can't vote.
They was just talking about rapists and murders and prison.
Yeah, they shouldn't be able to vote. That's a conflict of interest for humanity.
Yeah, for women's rights? You want a rapist? What about the women's rights?
Hey, everybody
in this country can vote. If that wasn't the case, where's the lines of people that couldn't vote in this last election?
Hell, Joe Biden got 81 million votes. What the hell is these people that couldn't vote?
I mean, people got so many voting rights that they're finding where there's
They finding Biden. They still finding Biden votes. I was gonna say it, but I don't. Yeah, that's right. We ain't got free veto here. They still finding Biden votes.
Feckless Democrats, losers, weak. That's who they are. What happened to those runoff Senate elections in Georgia where everyone turned out because those were the consequential races? We need to ensure that Democrats have a majority in the Senate. What happened? What happened? How are you going to convince people to come out and vote for you feckless losers? How?
Okay.
People are donating millions of dollars to Democrats right now. Don't waste your money.
Oh, you're wasting.
Don't waste your money.
But she said, oh, it's because of the Bernie people. No, but Hillary picked Tim Kaine. Hillary lost to Donald Trump. She cost us 3 seats. She lost to a moron.
Yeah, but
she lost to a guy with a single-digit IQ. And that's our fault? No. Unbearable. But now let me get to Biden, okay? So Biden put out a statement with 3 parts to it. First, he says, quote, my administration argued strongly before the court. Did you? Because you just got your ass handed to you. This happened on your watch. You didn't plan for it. You didn't execute it well. So don't come bragging to us about how you fought strongly. Alito just wrote an opinion that is devastating. Okay, it doesn't matter. Abortion could be illegal everywhere. But wait a minute. There's a filibuster in the Senate. So that's why if the filibuster didn't exist, the Democrats have the Senate, the House, and the presidency. They could pass a national law saying abortion is legal and we're done with it, right? Oh, but when the Republicans get in charge, do you think they're going to respect the filibuster and the parliamentarian? You're kidding, right? Nobody thinks that. And especially if it's somebody like Trump, do you think he's even going to leave office? I mean, he didn't want to leave last time. He's still saying that he shouldn't have left office. He considered military rule. Next time, oh, we'll just vote them out because there's more of us. 70% of Americans are pro-choice. There might not be a next time if Trump wins. And right now, our only choice is these soft, weak Democrats who are barely standing in the way of this right-wing takeover. And then, yeah, we're actually in Handmaid's Tale. We're at a point where the Republicans have taken away all of our freedoms under the guise of freedom. When they say freedom, they mean my freedom to rule over you and control your lives and your bodies. That is what the right-wing ideology is. By the way, if you got them 10 more senators, Manchin's against abortion. So he would vote with the Republicans. So then you need at least 11 senators, which is near impossible. And then even then the Democrats wouldn't do it. Even then they wouldn't do it. Why? Because I want more money. I want to do more fundraising. Oh, I'm going to pretend, I'm working so hard. Send me all your money so I can stuff it into my pockets. You already have the lobbyist money. What the hell do you need our money for? Okay? Oh, vote for me more. Why? You don't do anything now. If they showed any kind of fight, then you could say, hey, logically, okay, maybe they'll fight more if you elect more Democrats. But right now, their current strategy is surrender.
They have no plan. They never have, they never will. All they care about is fundraising. I'm done with Congress. I'm done with them. I'm completely done with them. We need to find a way to circumvent the government and get people what they need, okay? We need to organize. We need to find a way. We'll talk about it a little later in the show. If we're gonna sit around and wait for our elected lawmakers to protect us from these religious zealots and these right-wing authoritarians, man, we have another thing coming. How many times do we need to be disappointed by them? I'm done with them. And personally, I don't speak for everyone in this network. I want to be clear. I'm speaking for myself. I'm done with them completely. The Democratic Party, every single one of them, that includes the squad, I don't care anymore. They have not delivered. They have not delivered. I'm done. It's time to organize, create organizations that get women and get people in this country what they need. People who are willing to pick up the slack for these disgusting, feckless, corrupt politicians. That's what we need to focus on.